was DCL.
Yeah,
DCL,
but
would you like to recap us?
Okay, fine. We basically picked up a waifu. That's all that was important. Rip Scow. If I recall correctly, during our investigation of the potential ghost wolf or the potential pure wolf, we ended up getting a text, and one of Scow's contacts were like, "Yo, got some information for you." And then we got some information. I don't remember what information, but I do remember that we basically have I think a daughter who we're working with, who is who's related to one of the big dick OGs, and now we are protecting her.
You went and talked with the head of the Invictus City, and you were like, "Hey, if you don't trust us, you could send somebody along with us." And they're like, "Okay, here, have my daughter."
And no harms to come to her.
And she's not allowed to go psycho crazy, because that would look bad.
They're of a bloodline that highly values not giving in to the...
Being calm, in control, and not doing cocaine.
So you're saying the Satoha works better for that concept?
I did say that 2 weeks ago, yes.
Oh, so she's hot.
Sorry? I think I did post the full picture. But,
yeah, I remember her now.
Yeah, she's cute.
Looking slightly, you know what, never mind. I'm not gonna rack my brain for something not important.
Jesse and Yvonne talk to vampires. Laura and CJ have had a very in-depth conversation at the Big Moon Burger.
CJ knows the secret now.
Yeah, Merce's got the... Not quite what she's wearing, but very, very fashionable. Just not casual fashion for this city, anyway. And Eddie is forced to... He's grounded.
Yes, but not all was lost. I did my own little thing, and I dug up or made some progress on 2 side quests.
So, let's get to aspirations. Also, if you point your attention down here, we have the experience costs for the major splats involved here. And house rules.
Oh no. Oh no.
Anything pertain to me? No.
It's literally just no. Fuck you and your clothing. God damn it.
I'm sorry. You just have to. Do you know there's that breakaway clothing where it's just held on by a bunch of cheap ass little snaps? You just have to wear that at all times.
The good news is, with this house rule, there is a right that you can learn to attune clothing to you.
Yeah, I have to spend an experience to do what I should already be able to. I see how it is.
Yeah, because it makes sense. Werewolves should shred their clothing. It makes sense.
No, it doesn't. We live in a world with mages. They literally bend the rules of reality.
You're not a mage, motherfucker.
Well,
anyway, let's get to aspirations.
All this means is that you have to shop a lot at Goodwill. Rather than spending good money at Big and Tall.
CJ, you have find out what happened to Eddie and Laura and ask somebody in the Concilium about it. Catch a predator and a blank spot.
Maybe eat some sushi.
Eat some sushi.
No one better cuck me on this one.
CJ just goes off to eat some sushi by himself.
You son of a bitch!
Better catch me before I have time to.
Eddie?
I will pedal my ass to run you over on a bicycle.
Eddie, you have treat CJ to I'm sorry, CJ sushi. Which, almost a tongue twister. Say it 10 times fast. If you can. Find out what's going on with the two Justines and do some research on local wolf phenomena. Should I change any of them? Are you good with those?
I'm pretty good with those.
Okay. Yvonne, you have find out who the real Justine is. Beat the pancake vampire. Catch predator.
Yeah, I'm keep that.
Jesse, you have get a new girlfriend. Assist the party in catching a predator. And a blank. And you are fetching yogurt. Laura, you have overthrow the Faustians. Assist Yvonne with bringing the Alpha Pack into the Alliance and a blank spot.
I would like to ensure my companion's safety while hunting the renegade werewolf.
Great. And a Skoo back yet. Let's go.
She is still suffering.
Skoo! Okay. Just hold on for a second. Skoo, Jesse.
Yes.
You have get a new girlfriend, assist the party in catching a predator in a blank spot.
Sure. I'd like my last one to be don't piss off the Invictus leader's child.
Okay. And with that, we will get underway. Shitty map. And I believe everyone had gotten a call to meet up at a specific location.
Yes. We were actually gathering our party so we could venture forth.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
For once, we shall not be split up 6 different ways.
Impossible.
So impossible. But it is happening.
So according to Scout, we've discovered a new vampire weakness. Ghost chili powder.
I said no such thing.
Ghoul weakness.
It's very
Which
tasty,
is really human weakness.
but very hot.
You know, according to New World vampire rules, as written, where they can't re-experience anything they didn't experience in life. If they didn't have super spicy food in life, they would just be able to get through that no problem.
What a tragic lifestyle.
Yeah. As written, vampires suck.
So if a vampire didn't, get embraced with a lot of money, they just need to, spend a point to Blush of Life and then go and win all of the eat this stupidly hot food competitions.
But they have to be eating food.
Yeah, just Blush of Life for a bit. You can throw it up later.
Or
I'm just imagining a vampire just blush of lifing, and just eating food until his stomach explodes in an eating contest, and then just healing it overnight.
Pat your belly. That's the stuff.
Now where's my money?
Bitch better have my money.
So which location are we meeting at? Because I'm fine with whatever.
Address you would give them. Down here.
Right. I'm gonna climb in the Evon mobile.
Da-na-na-na-na.
You climb in the driver's seat.
Could do. I've still got to now calm down from being full of ayahuasca.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not sure I wanna have Jessie drive with how high she is. But then again, she took that meeting pretty well.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Rainbow Road.
Despite,
Please
the constant.
Yeah, that fucking clown though was very disrupting to my attention right there.
Yeah, I'll be the
Just
one to
sit on-
drive for us to get to the vintage entertainment.
You just see it on the side of the road holding a balloon and just holding up 3 fingers.
Yeah.
We're not in Maine; it can't hurt you.
They're not his fingers. They're just like
Yeah, they're just some
severed
fingers.
And
Fucking
it turns out
clowns.
it's actually, and it turns out it's like some kind of sin eater elder.
Hmm.
Jesse and Eva are heading down together. How about Laura and Jay?
I think we had closed off on actually finishing our
Yeah.
historical conversation and driving over ourselves.
Okay. Eddie,
Mm-hmm.
you gonna drive up too?
What are we doing? Sure, I will go.
Meeting
And
together at the address of the vampire who was killed.
Sure. And Evelyn can't say dick to me. And I'm now limp free.
I want to get another yogurt.
Okay, go get another yogurt.
It was so hot. I'll be right back.
Tell me, is it hot enough?
It's gonna burn it's burning 3 times. It burned once, it's burning the second time, and later it will burn a third time.
Trust me, until you start hallucinating, it's not hot enough.
What do you mean, trust me? I eat fucking literally mutant chilies grown by scary Taiwanese women.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, no, I have absolutely seen things while I've been full of chili.
I'm pretty sure also, like,
But America makes the hottest chilies on the face of the planet.
They don't.
I thought we still held the record for that.
No, I think it's some Pratt in Wales now.
Serious?
Yeah.
a
What
Welsh chili.
For the hottest chili
Is
on the
it?
face of the planet.
It's still the Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, and despite in like the past 3 record holders been grown by the same guy. It's creepy.
Carolina Reaper, 2.2 million Scovilles.
Carolina Reaper.
I'm pretty sure he grows that too.
The second one is the Trinidad Maruca Scorpion. So, not Murica.
I've had Trinidad one.
I once got my brother some dried Carolina Reapers. I don't recall
him living.
I don't recall him eating them. He might
Probably
have
because he
could
could smell the evil coming off the bag they were in.
Oh, he loves spicy shit, so got him some Carolina Reaper hot sauce too. That might still be in the fridge, actually. Probably not good anymore. But anyway.
Okay.
I just wait for
Third?
Scow to turn and I can describe this vampire lair.
So, can I get a quick recap of all the things we had learned when we went over to that meeting? Because I forgot. Because I'm me.
You're supposed to recap that.
I'm back.
I know, but fucking.
What's up?
I was asking for a recap of information we got because I'm dumb. Because I don't remember exactly what we were told.
A vampire who belonged to the Invictus was killed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to investigate his place.
There was a smell of flowers that you'd detected. However, then when we looked into those flowers, they'd already been burned on orders of the prince.
No, it was just I needed to remember what the prince told us. What the leader of the Invictus told us when we had talked with him.
It's super weird thinking of the Invictus and not thinking of the prince. It's super strange to me.
The Primogen.
Yeah. We don't actually know much. It's a crime scene investigation now.
Yes.
What is that?
So let's see. This place is it's nice for the neighborhood. This is pretty middle class area, but this place is like a few steps higher.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a big, decent sized wall around it with an iron wrought gate. Looks like there's like a buzzer to the side, mailbox, and all that stuff.
Does it look occupied right now?
The lights are all off.
I put my C4 on the door and walk back.
What?
Breach and clear.
Hey guys.
We have the girl vampire who's with us, right?
Yes.
She is with us at all times.
Yeah, I'll turn to her and go, this is the scene of the first crime, right? Think we should knock and try to let us get politely and get let in, or should we just
Did there any house rules present, or is it abandoned?
She glances at the phone and says, yes, this is the address given. I do not believe there's anyone here.
Then let's open it up our special way. By which I mean, instead of break it, anyone good at lockpicking? Looks immediately at Yale.
Is it? Oh yeah, the gate's actually locked.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have a traditional lock?
It's a good question. This is more of a slidey, like electronic lock.
I can hoist everybody up.
I mean, it should still be a thingamabob.
I mean, if it's electronic lock.
Interdex larceny.
Oh yeah, that would be what you use.
So yeah, it would be, I guess, if it's electronic interlarceny. Or is it literally always either?
I think it depends.
Yeah.
So, interlarceny for electronics, I would say.
I think Laura's the best at that.
I have not maintained those talents. I can get myself through to the other side, and if there is simply a push-button release, open it, but it would simply be easier for you to take the lead here.
Let's try not spooking at things to resolve problems here. But also, what do you mean? I have no larcenous capabilities. I am a sensible and well-behaved individual.
I give you the biggest look.
I actually am like super shit with locks. I always shut them off.
Also,
Wow, I've just looked at everyone's sheets, and I'm disappointed in you lot.
There's no one has larceny, do they?
Look,
I don't need it.
look, we can jump the gate. Even will help those who cannot jump good.
Jump. I think we just need to fucking climb you.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. You can just fucking climb on top of me. It's fine.
Also, Mez, is your microphone more boosted than usual because it is open and echoing us?
I don't know why. It just I had my finger off of my control button. It was just push to talk was still open.
Weird.
Odd.
Well,
Okay. Fuck it. Parkour.
Okay, so you're gonna try and climb Yvonne and hop over?
Yep. Do you get any kind of Evon-centric bonuses?
No, he just makes it possible.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you don't need a climb check to climb even.
Hip hop.
Yep, you climb over.
Alright, I'll look around for a switchy switch. There a buzzer and a little on the wall on the inside?
Give me a wits composure.
Sure.
With a -1, because you're still pretty high.
Yeah, okay.
Should I offer you a beat?
I don't know what it would be for. Don't worry about it.
I have an idea, but I'm not sure I want to fuck you guys over that much.
Can I just open the gate?
Beyond Moosels. I mean, don't set. I don't. Wouldn't. It might set off an alarm. In fact, it would probably set off an alarm if you just broke open the gate.
I mean, not like, because I guess it depends on the type of gate. Because I'm thinking like my apartment's really shitty gates that are just on wheels.
We're in a nice place.
Motor. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, no, never mind. Then it's not what I'm. Oh yeah, I'll just continue to help everybody else out. I'll turn into Dalu and be size 7, so that way you don't even need to make any kind of jump. I'm a big boy.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I'll help everybody over.
I'll help everyone get down again as well, so they don't fall on their asses.
Alright, do you want me to try to go up and over now?
I mean, I don't think we need to check anymore. We've got a fucking huge stepladder of a man.
Oh, you still got a dexterity, athletics. You know, there's always the chance that Lalu will fall and bust her chin open again.
Yeah, that's a real possibility.
Eddie just does the whole crouching tiger, hidden dragon thing, hopping over Yvonne.
Seriously, y'all need to eat better.
Shut up.
You can get hops like that if you actually get a good.
I light up a fresh cigarette.
You know, I was gonna commend you on your 7 successes on 8 dice, but Laura takes the cake.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
can't.
If anyone needed to be sure that Lali was secretly replaced by the demon, now is the proof.
Come on, Guardy.
Yeah, Guardy nailed
You
that.
guys are such.
I've rolled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that
You
just
guys are
means
such an athletic group.
It is pretty neat watching us all be like, well, it's like all of us like, fuck, I don't remember how to pick lock. That shit's difficult. I climb over things. I don't even give a fuck.
I could have picked the lock, but everybody else is already over.
I mean, there was plenty of opportunity.
Just gonna boop.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, don't forget, is Vampire Lady able to clamber over?
Oh yeah, that's right. Before I just jump over the gate, yeah, make sure Vampire Lady can climb.
There's like, thankfully now 4 of us on the other side to catch her if she goons it.
With your 6 successes, I will let you pull her over.
Yeah, I'll just like jump with her over as
And
long
then
as she's
follow.
like, yeah, as long as she's fine with that. I don't know if she's the snooty type or not.
I mean, I think that she would probably rather take your assistance, quote unquote, as the gentleman, than do it herself and risk fucking up making an ass of herself.
then raging.
Yeah, like it's that balance of like this might be a little bit demeaning, but fucking up would look so bad.
Yeah, then all.
Yep.
Really, this is how you gain access?
Well, it's simple. It won't piss anybody off.
Also, I've forgotten my water upstairs. I'll be right.
Do you need to get inside and do an investigation?
I must admit, I expected to be a bit more subtle, I suppose.
Oh man!
No, trust me, this is plenty subtle compared to what we could do.
Yeah, oh man, we haven't even
looking at giant Dalu CL.
Yeah,
it's mad subtle.
This is mad subtle compared to what could be happening.
I think our first confrontation, he ate a shotgun blast to the chest, and that was diplomacy.
It was diplomacy. I didn't hurt those kids.
Just roll my eyes.
What? They're even serving soup now in the kitchen.
That is, you know what? That is a good point. It's super good of you. And you know what? I'm finally starting to sober up, which is amazing. By which I mean I am so thirsty. Oh yes, I was part of a rather complicated ritual that involved me being capable of seeing spirits.
I was like midway of trying to cover your mouth, and it's just like, oh,
you forget yeah. She's an incredible liar.
She was helping me.
Look,
with
the only spirits you're seeing is the inside of a liquor store.
Shh, you shut up. We're trying to impress the guest here.
Yeah. Now come now. Let's have a look.
Yeah, go forward.
Can I try a quick sniff check just to be sure that we aren't walking into a bloodbath?
Sure.
Have my wits and composure improved at all? No, I don't think they have. Vitae Hound! That shouldn't have a 9 again on it, but it doesn't matter, I only got 1 anyway. And take a look around, a big ol' whiff.
Okay, take a big old whiff. And yeah, there's some smell of dried blood inside. Air seems pretty dead here at the moment.
Sure.
Not even really much of a breeze going on.
A bit stale then?
Yeah.
Weird. You want to take point, big guy?
Yep. We'll walking forward.
Hold a moment. Let me get a feel for the place. Third, I want to use my supernatural awareness to try to figure out like the emotional resonances.
Okay, so how does that work?
I roll wits, composure, and on a success, what emotions are strongly associated with this?
Okay, let's see. What emotion?
The burning is settled. I will regret this later.
Yeah, the burning will return.
It's just
like a Marvel
it's
the burning will return.
No, it's a warning in the top left corner that just says your colon will remember this.
Oh, then you don't have to worry about it. Those things never mean anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Fear. and
Clothing.
Fear
In Las Vegas.
Fear and Betrayal.
Fear and Betrayal in San Diego.
Oh no.
There is great fear in this place, and one who was trusted turned against his fellows.
So, the third movie of the Star Wars prequels?
See what you did there. Prove. Shut up.
Yes, we are evidently hunting Darth Vader.
Nice. Alright.
Yvonne will continue forward and resist the will of turning into a dog so he can be Scooby.
Luckily, Yvonne is the high ground.
I'm pretty sure Jesse still counts as the high ground.
Also fair.
I mean, I could jump up and like stand on Yvonne's shoulders so I can be on the high ground.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over, Jesse Kid. I'm on the high ground.
Just flick cigarette butt of face. Bleh.
Yeah, Yvonne will walk forward. I guess make a wit's composure just because there's no point of not. Have them eyes open.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we just what's composure?
I don't know that we'll turn anything up because, like, even its radar ain't doing none.
Yeah. I'm just keeping an eye out just because I was just like, might as well.
I'm leaving it up to my seeing eye ferret. I'm too high.
Sweet. Yeah, you guys look around, things seem pretty normal. The building itself is just one story. It's one of those like modern houses. Just like bland walls on the outside. Glass door. Lets you see through.
Glass door. Fancy. Is it like a fancy glass door or like one of those shitty ones?
Yeah, it's a fancy one. This is a nice house overall. Got like a wood garage door.
Now, how do we get in here? Pausing. Yes. Yvonne checks the front door map, see if there's a key in there.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Check the flower pot.
Yvonne will do
not,
so.
Not a key under the mat. Or under... There are no flower pots, actually.
Ah, lame.
Worth a try.
What are you doing?
Oh, looking to see if there's just a key present. As opposed to breaking in. We're just doing all the mundane stuff fast. Have you never broken into a house?
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
I would like to point out that I don't make a habit of breaking into places.
That's probably for the best.
This is my first
This would be like the
excursion into the city without a vampire escort.
Oh.
You got a way more effective escort, but yeah, well, you're probably going to see some interesting things.
What are some things in the city you're missing out on?
This place is very different from Japan.
Did you spend long there then?
My whole life.
Oh, yeah. You're in for a whole gamut of experiences. Assuming we make this through this without our limbs all ripped off, we'll show you to a few, I'm sure.
So, just to make sure, no one has any quiet way of opening this door, right?
Apparently, we should not be using our spooky solutions.
I just said not doing it, and we're in the grounds now. We might as well spook it up.
You know what? Hold on. Watch me.
Huh?
Eddie walks to the glass door. Okay, let me see if I can make myself a little less solid.
Is where if you just like punch
it.
it right the door.
Wow! Headbutts it.
It's like, what the fuck? I could have done that.
Well, no.
Okay, No, seriously, I literally just picked this up last time, so let me see if I can get this.
Do you literally have walk-through walls?
Yes, I picked up walk-through walls.
Sick.
Okay. Think thin thoughts, think thin thoughts, think thin thoughts. And Ed just walks through the fucking door.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, yeet.
If you have larceny 0, you should have 1 fewer dice on that, and you should have -1.
No, I literally have larceny 0 like keyed in this, so I don't.
Yeah, it takes a dice from you
You
because
should
it's a
have the
0.
unskilled.
You have an unskilled penalty for not having any larceny yourself. That said, it's fine. It only cuts off a 4 that you didn't score with in the first place. But yeah, anytime you utilize a skill you are untrained in, even if it's based in a discipline or some kind of weird merit, if you're rolling a thing that you got a 0 in, it means you've got a -1 in there somewhere.
Oh,
Unless it's a mental skill, and then it's a -3.
Yeah.
I see. It was a roll that you already had like pre-made. You didn't just like.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't take it in.
Okay.
To get that point in larceny. That is pretty fucking cool. Look at the vampire. Didn't know we could do that.
So, to everybody else, like, Eddie kind of goes ghostly, and just kind
He's
of
going ghost.
just kind of like goes through the door like a mist in a way, like very wispy.
Yeah, I just solidify on the other side. Okay, I'm glad that works. Not gonna lie, I just figured I could do that a couple hours ago.
Ah, handy.
What are you?
Look, I'm still trying to figure that out at this point. So yeah, is there like a lock or anything on this side of the door that I can possibly turn? Does it look techy at all, or?
It's a lock.
Does it look electric at all?
It's a lock. Yeah, just a lock.
Unlock the door.
Alright, Edda will unlock the door. Wait. Is there an alarm? Does it look like there's an alarm attached to the door?
You could look around for an alarm.
Sure, with composure?
Sure. You find an alarm. Kind of off to the side on a different wall.
I dropkick the door, cause my name is John Cena.
Shit, guys, there's an alarm on this side of the door.
Well then, turn it off.
I mean, if it requires a code, he's not.
He's on the inside though, which means it hasn't been triggered, so he can actually just turn it off.
True, you can just.
Yeah, the door has not been opened, so the alarm is not active. So you can just switch it off before you start opening and closing the door. That's a feature on literally all the alarms. Like, then just switch it off.
Alright, I guess I'll just turn off the front door alarm. And I'll try to open it up.
Alright, give me an int. Computer.
In computer, you say?
Yeah, see if we can figure out this alarm.
Don't fuck it up.
He's gonna fuck it up. He didn't fuck it up!
Alright. Yeah, you turn it off.
Okay, now that it's actually off, I just wanted to say, my home alarm, or my mom's home alarm, if you set that, even if you're inside, you have to disable it with the code.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's how that alarm works.
Yeah,
So
one of my dad's
oh,
doesn't.
really?
Yeah, no, one of my dad's is.
Yeah, the one of my uncle's house, you don't have to do it. It's just like literally, just like a
Yeah, it
just
depends on
deactivate it. Yes, no kind.
Yeah, it depends on the alarm system you get, who manufactures it. And probably what your settings are, too, if you have those options. It could be a whole host of things. But yeah, disable the alarm. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Everyone come in to the place that we unlock with Ed, the ultimate lock.
That is a cool power right there. I'll give you that. I'm jealous that all I can do is make people a little bit less lucky than usual.
Yeah,
we'll golf clap.
High five.
I'm not falling for that again. Yeah, my nose still itches from the time that you messed me up.
Eddie opens the door, invites everybody in, and like there on the carpet behind him is a ashy patch on the ground. Looks to be in the shape of a dude.
Oh, that's not cool. Someone did not dust bust in here.
Did someone just empty out an ashtray in a weird ass pattern?
No, that's a dead old vampire, my friend.
Really?
Yes.
What's left, anyway?
Yeah.
I always heard they turn into dust when they die, but I've never seen
They don't all. I guess I should cover that misnomer in case you're ever afraid of alerting people to dead vampires. Their body catches up to how old they are. So, like, if you're old, then you get iced and you age down to that pretty rapidly. Like, if I became a vampire tomorrow and then got killed, I'd look like a Jesse still.
So, like the picture of Dorian Gray.
Sure. Oh, yeah, portrait.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
I like that book.
I thought that was a movie, and it was full of extraordinary gentlemen.
Oh, God. Oh, you know the special effects in that were bullshit.
They were hilariously bad. But continuing on.
Movie was great.
Yeah.
Well, CJ, we know you have terrible taste.
What? He has great taste. Can we find any evidence of murder weapons? Anything lying around that isn't just the body itself? Signs of damage, that kind of thing?
That sounds like
It's a bit dark inside.
I'm not bothered by that. I don't think anyone in Up High is bothered by that, apart from maybe Siege.
I have night vision.
Wait, bothered by what?
Darkness.
Dark.
Can you see in the dark?
I can see in the
No,
dark.
we're all literally all fine then.
If I cast a magic.
Yeah, if anything, I'm about to shift into a wolfer, so I got a better nose.
Do not huff. Do not huff, vampire. Just careful. It's like the drug dog that catches a fucking face full of white lightning. Like, you got him, boy! You got him!
But yeah, I'll make my wits composure.
Is that in boofer form?
Yeah, it's in wolfer.
You taking off your clothes and handing them to somebody?
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do that every time. God, I feel so
We're
discriminated.
going to shred them.
And if you just turn into regular-sized wolf, and they should just fall.
True.
Yeah, go down to small puppy and then climb out of the clothes and size up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to small puppy. That means I get one more dice.
I mean, wolves are still pretty big. And you're a giant wolf.
Yeah, but when you go down to wolf, you're losing size, not gaining it. You go down to size category when you go into wolf.
You get all tangled up in your boxers for a second. Well, Steven doesn't wear boxers. I've heard a lot of
Tighty whities.
big black guys don't wear underwear.
Well, that's a myth.
He doesn't wear underwear. He has to shift a lot, okay? And we're not gonna deal with my underwear strangling my fucking sack every time I wanna
You know what? That's fair.
I'm pretty sure you can clock
apparently
someone
Charles
with that.
Barkley just freeballs it all the time.
Look, I'd imagine it just be a lot more
Charles
comfortable if
Barkley,
you're-
not
I
Charles.
know, but it's funnier to imagine like that.
Anyway, DCL, when you shift down into wolf of form. The first things that hit your snout senses are stale blood and a very familiar floral scent.
I'm gonna go over to a stale blood. Can I tell if there's two different scents of bloods, or is it just a one?
It just seems like one.
I'm going to lick the blood.
So DCL, you see the wolf walk over to the wall and lick the wall.
Now I'm going to try to intuit, now that I have that taste of blood, where that person is. If they are dead, then I will not have any sense for them.
Does he taste like snowsberries, boy?
If they're undead, dead, if they're final death, then I will have no sense of where they are. However, even if they're a vampire, as long as they have blood in them, I should be able to give a feel of where they're at.
That is a neat
I
power.
wonder if a werewolf does that to track a mortal.
Yeah.
Right. To track where they are. What if a vampire feeds off of that mortal? Do they have two tracking?
I'm pretty sure it technically falls under the realm of bullshit magic, so I'm pretty sure it only tracks the person who blood belongs. But if it's if you're licking up vitae from a vampire, and you try to track that, I assume it just tracks the actual vampire.
Does the vampire count as a living thing with blood?
I mean, the tracking rule doesn't specify a living thing.
Yes, it does.
Somebody who just read Vamps last night, I know Vamps can't do anything with blood, with regular blood from other Vamps. It just is dead blood. And it's so mixed together that they can't get any reading from it.
DCL, if a werewolf has tasted her quarry's blood, she can sense her prey's location, not limited by distance, but only gives you exact direction, which may be through walls, cross sections, or through danger. This applies to humans, animals, and any other living thing with blood. Werewolf can only follow one victim at a time, and you lose the trail when you taste another creature's blood or after one lunar month.
Well, assuming that what we're hunting, if it bled, is pure, then it still matters. But if it's the victim's blood, I don't get anything anyway.
Do you have to roll anything for that?
No. If you ingest the blood, you get to do it. You only get the general sense of it, so it's not like you get a perfect location, but you get a little radar.
You do not have a general sense.
Okay. And then we're either dealing with a vampire, or this is just the dead guy's blood.
Instead, now you have to roll for vinculum. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, what? I was genuinely frozen silence and confusion. I'm like, wait, what? How?
Surprise, he's not really dead. He's right there. Now you're addicted.
Now you're a dick.
This is now the second game in which a werewolf has just willingly gone up and ingested vampire blood.
Yeah, as you do. You might get the shits. Just so you're aware, you might get the shits later.
Nah.
I told you about my last werewolf game where they were looking for a suicide cult. They found this cult, and they were serving cups of blood and wine. And one of the werewolf players just went up and like, "I'll take one."
Yeah. Not a smart boy.
It eventually ended up becoming bonded to the vampire leader, and ended up killing another player and getting killed himself.
Wow, the saving maneuver, ballsy.
I love how you're just instantly like, yeah, that's a saving.
There was much death raging going on there.
You don't say.
Yes, it is stale blood. You get no hint from it.
Yvonne will go back under to his clothes and shift back up. And go like, I can't manage to track whose blood that was on the wall. So that's either the victim's blood or we're not dealing with a werewolf.
You want to just continue looking around? Or...
Yeah, let's turn this place the fuck over. I'm gonna try an investigation roll.
Okay.
With the assistance of my delightful etch. but I guess he has to roll first to give me dice.
Is it wits investigation or intelligence investigation? I can't remember.
Third, would you like us to roll separately, or like all get together to like roll an assist for one person?
Roll separately. Wits investigation.
Itch with his fearsome -3 because he's untrained in investigation still helped me with the dice. I was supposed to give myself one more dice. Literally just, I'm an idiot. Alright, 1 success.
That's a lot of one.
Yeah.
Let me try to also aid you. Investigation wits. Here, have another
A lot
one.
of ones!
Nice.
0.
I was hoping for that one.
Let's give you all a different thing.
A different thing? A different thing?
Kith and King.
Let's see. Itch and Jesse, you all take to the bedroom where Itch does a sniffing, heckin' look around and finds an odd-looking flower underneath the bed.
Okay. Interesting find there.
Eddie, you take to the study and you find a notebook. Flipping it open, you find the first couple pages are just covered in scrawlings of a triangle over and over again. Triangle, 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 triangle. Laura. In the garage, you see the car. It's a very nice sports car, but it has big old claw marks down like the door of the driver's side.
Uh-oh.
And Yvonne, you find a small trapdoor underneath a rug.
Didn't know the rich actually did have trapdoors under the rugs. I don't know what to think now.
What, don't you have a trapdoor?
No. Also, I'm not rich.
CJ, you find a wall.
Yeah.
It's covered in bloodstains. It's the wall that Yvonne licked.
Shit. That's a motherfucking wall.
And that's everybody. Don't everybody go investigating at once.
Oh, sorry. I just gotten comm done.
Just got cum dumped? What?
I said a comm done.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody about this trapdoor thing, because trapdoors are interesting, and cry for investigation.
I found a notebook. Look, Jesse, I'm not gonna ask any questions, but do a shitload of triangles mean anything in Vampire Society?
So,
I'm
third.
sure Scout will answer that when she returns.
Third.
Yes.
So, if I have a magic that can determine the exact method of a corpse's demise and exactly when it died, I take it I need a body for that, and it wouldn't work with an ash pile. I'm still gonna try it anyway.
It would make it much more difficult.
And is that like is it a minus penalty or?
Yeah.
Here, let me link it.
In a book. Reading Rainbird. What?
Oh, so are we just waiting on a CJ spell, or?
Yeah, I'm looking at
Okay.
how it works. I would say you can do it with a -3 penalty.
Rip then. It'd be a chance die.
Yeah, that's a really big penalty for mages.
I wrote it.
I only have one. I can't road it.
What's your death?
1.
And
my 3 rote spells are in life and
matter. Death lives matter.
I feel like that might be more appropriate to, like, rather than a die penalty, do it with, like, costing a couple of reaches. And just threaten him with a paradox.
Oh.
That's a problem with, like, this new system. It's all reaches and complicated bullshit. Back in my day, paradoxes happened on their own thing. How do I threaten a paradox then?
Just make it cost an extra reach or 2. Or if you make it cost 1 extra reach, it'll threaten a paradox.
Sure.
So
at which point I'd just spend mana, so it might be 2 reaches would be better. Since it's like an ash pile and also a supernatural.
Sure. Let's do that. 2 extra reaches. Will it only paradox if you fail the roll?
No, you roll a separate paradox pool.
Alright.
I hear you getting hyped
And that's
for that potential paradoxing.
And that's see, I wanna let you like get the paradox, but I can just like pay mana to make it not happen.
Don't make me do 3 extra reaches.
Like, you can go up to 10 extra reaches and I'll still be able to afford paying it off.
Well, do you want to pay it all off?
It'll take 10 rounds.
To contain the paradox.
While you're casting your spell.
But anyway, let me look it up. I'll let you get a paradox off just so there's some fucking
So we actually can figure out how it
impetus.
works. What'd you call me? Have you know?
Just so there's some impetus to later casts, because then I'll have to mana for everything from now.
Useful link there.
Ooh. Oh.
So what is the paradox dice pool? What am I rolling?
Here, one sec. I'm doing it with
Doing
what's
paradox style.
Every time you goddamn spellcasters cast a spell, the whole session has to stop just to figure out how magic works.
It's true.
DCL, you're being magist again.
It's not magist. Mages aren't erased.
Did I say racist? No, I said magist.
It's fair. I was trying to make a joke, but fell flat. Point is, goddamn mages.
Oh, paradox.
I'm just third. While y'all figure that out, can I just roll like I don't know, like a cold intelligence if I can figure out what's with all the fucking trash?
Trying to only do one thing at a time now because I'm looking at stuff too.
Okay, cool.
Okay, do we have like
Do you have
his car keys or something?
Do you want to look for his car keys?
Yes, I'm looking for his car keys.
Sounded like you were casting a spell.
I need my Yantras.
Roll a wits investigation check.
Can I help by, pointing out where the car is?
Might not be by the car.
It's a place to look.
Sure, you find him in a drawer.
Ooh.
Give me a second. What the fuck?
What happened?
He said give him a sec, so I think whatever it is, he has to run.
Okay. So, reach beyond the free reach granted by Arcanum.
Wait. Okay, you roll one die for the paradox. Die. Since I'm not going to
Him back.
grumble it.
You have not become inured to the spells so that it no longer risks wisdom
No.
loss? Okay. Then I will roll 1 die. All this time to figure out I roll 1. Okay. Damn.
So, before you rolled, Siege was meant to decide if he was going to attempt to release or It doesn't matter, but...
I probably would have tried to contain it.
Why did they have to make spellcasting so
Okay, so then I
complicated
can
in
just
2nd edition?
roll.
Roll
I
it,
hate
yeah.
paradoxes.
I hate 2nd edition mage. I should have made you do 1st edition. 2nd is you gotta roll for this, you gotta roll for that, but all these things can affect that, and they could affect this, and then yantras and reaches and yamble dibs. You gotta watch out them yamble dibs. And if you zig and you don't zag, then you get a +5 to this damn. roll your.
Wait, I'm trying to find. This thing says
What?
I'm using three dice in yantras. This website says I get 7 dice. I'm trying to figure out where the 1 extra is coming from.
See, your gnosis plus your death plus, like...
Plus the yantras?
I mean, different yantras give different numbers.
Yeah, I'm getting +2 from one yantra and +1 from another. Because I'm using his car keys and I'm talking in the high speeches. Whispering in them anyway.
I don't bloody know.
Motherfucker.
Roll your 6 dice, if you're sure it's 6, then roll 6.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so then I get 2 infos about what's it.
Then you will know that he died because his throat was ripped out.
Nice.
Hold
Isn't
on.
it 2 info? No?
Potency is not the number of successes you get. Potency is what you decide when you are casting the spell. If you've got a +3 modifier, then you would have then with Arcana 1 you would have had to cast out Potency 1, so you only get the 1 question.
Only one thing. He died from getting his throat ripped out.
Also, unless you wanted to spend 3 hours doing this, Thurge
I also get
second paradox.
Ooh, I get another die.
No, I get what I did that in the web. I put it as instant.
Yeah, but
like non-ritual, and it's still only 1.
And you included the 2 extra rate?
Yeah. I said 2 not factors. Where did I put it? Oh, well, there was that extra dice that was coming up. I had a useless one on this first page.
Alright, well, keep it all in mind next time you cast a spell, then.
Yeah, I have 2 under the extra reach section.
Weird.
By the way, I also get to know exactly when he died, though.
You too?
Yep. Exact method of its demise as well as when it died. Each level of potency reveals contributing factors.
Several days ago.
I take it that's all we need as far as exactness. Either that or you just hadn't thought of it.
Is all you need.
Right.
It's not terribly important.
Not important compared to Thingamajiggers. Well, got his throat ripped out.
That's possible.
That certainly does kill
Nah.
people.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds painful.
I mean, he wouldn't have felt pain. That's a different. Never mind. It definitely sucks though, 100%.
Hey, I got a question for you. I know you said that you're not really going to tell us much about like all the vampire stuff, but do repeated triangles mean anything to you?
No, it means fuck all to me. What about you, milady?
Me?
Does like a series of like concentric over-repeated triangles sound like anything ritually or vampire-y?
Yeah, I found his journal in the study.
Sounds like the scrawlings of a mad person.
You think he was milked?
No, such sicknesses have not been seen in a long time.
That's always the thing they keep telling us to look out for. Watch out, this will not be milked, but I think that's probably not the same thing.
Right, so, alright, what else do we have so far?
His car. It bears scratch marks. Yvonne, would you take a look at them? See if they are one of yours?
Well, I will. If there are scratch marks, and it sounds like his throat was bitten out, this definitely sounds like a wolf job. Wolf job.
Alright, so hear me out. He gets in the car, something attacks, he runs from the house, gets his throat bitten out here, and then, I don't know, makes his way into the hallway and poofs.
Well, let's see before we claim we know the forensic scene that well first. So yeah, I'm gonna look at those claw marks. Can I just tell if they're wolf marks? If it's a wolf job? Third?
Yeah. They look about the right size for somebody in Garu.
Yes, someone definitely wanted this vampire dead. These look like Garu marks. We're in Garu country.
Can't stop here.
Is it... It strikes me as strange that his car would be attacked and would be marked so and yet simply be parked in the garage.
Might have been parked when it was scratched.
He was trying to escape in it?
Yeah,
Could have got dragged back out again. I'm gonna look inside this car. Maybe there's something in the car.
Yeah. You have the key, so...
Yeah.
CJ will open the door.
Let's take a peep.
Open it up.
You open it up, and the smell of blood, pretty overwhelming at first. Like stale old blood.
Have they left the body in here? Fuck.
I'm
gonna check the boot.
No body, but the front seat is like drenched in blood.
Yvonne, can you tell if this is the same blood as on the walls?
That I can. We'll turn back and I don't need to. I guess you just have to be weirded out seeing Yvonne like put his fingers in and lick some blood and go like, "Yep, that's blood." So yeah, I'll dip his fingers in, do a little sip. You can tell what kind of whose blood it is if it's the same blood he just tasted. Is it the same blood?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely the victim's blood.
It is a little nasty, sticking your finger in several-day-old blood.
I'm a werewolf, okay?
You're not a carrion feaster, though. It's still got to be a little bit gag-inducing, surely.
No, actually. Like, werewolf changes your palate.
Fair enough. I will inform you that that's gross, Yvonne.
Anyone else would have needed the iron stomach.
I mean, I do have that, and I believe Yvonne used to have that beforehand anyway.
Yeah, werewolf changes your palate, and you get a taste for blood and raw meat. If it wasn't for that, like literally, when your wolf senses kick up, you would have to be gagging because you could smell every sewer of the city.
Fair enough.
For like a fucking miles up to your blood potency, your primal urge.
That's just called living in the city.
Yeah.
Inner city pressure.
Pressure.
Okay. Alright then. That's interesting. Is it the passenger seat?
There's some splattered over there. It's mainly concentrated on the driver's side.
Oh, it's on the driver's side. Okay.
Yeah, so this is definitely looking like a Garu attack from all the blood and the way he died and the claw marks.
It looks like some of the claws like went through the door entirely.
Yeah, that sounds like werewolf.
Got the guy on the driver.
What?
Something here does not make sense. It was evidently attacked in the car, but why then were his car keys neatly put away?
Could be OCD.
Okay, so we have an OCD type of werewolf. Usually that OCD relates to murder, not car keys.
Well, I mean, there definitely a murdering happened here. Needing to like put everything back in its proper place afterwards doesn't sound crazy to me. I mean, it sounds a little bit TV CSI, but
I'm pretty sure that's not what happened here.
Yeah, okay.
The point that the car keys were neatly put up and not here is, and the blood, and the majority of the blood is here, but the body vaporized over inside the building, right?
I mean, are we sure it's the same person?
Oh, unless there was two vampires here who got murdered.
Yeah, you gotta think of it like that.
Well, I mean, the blood in the car I tasted was the blood of, same blood.
Like all vampire blood, it tastes very muddled.
Yeah.
But you know it's from the same vampire. All vampire blood just tends to taste like a whole bunch of people put together.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a unique concoction that you can always get the same flavor. You can always get the distinct flavor, just like wine.
It's like identifying an artist's style. They might draw a bunch of different things.
Okay.
They might draw from very different styles, but they have like one specific thing.
Yvonne puts on his monocle as he smacks his lips.
Yeah.
Nyam nyam nyam.
Gross, but
The
okay.
artisan
A bit-
blood.
A bit bitter. This would, needs a bit more sweetness to draw out the.
Too much angry housewife and not enough cheerleader.
But no. Yeah. So, Lalu definitely has a legitimate question on her hands. I wouldn't understand how this scene came to be either.
Well, I mean, we can't find any evidence that, like, where he might have gone. Finding the flower is a problem. Might have to ask the prince.
Flower?
Yeah. Show off the flower.
Oh shit, you found...
Oh, you grabbed the flower?
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case,
Uh-oh.
when you go to grab the flower, it, fucking pokes you.
Of course it fucking does.
It is a thorny fucking flower.
Well, alright. That's annoying, but whatever.
But it doesn't just poke, it, like, rips at your flesh.
Ow, this is an angry fucking flower.
Like, when you grab it, like, your thumb comes back with a big gash in it.
Son of a bitch. Am I unable to, like, I'll find something to pull it out with then that's not my hand.
Like a pair of kitchen tongs.
Yeah, if I have to.
A cloth or something is fine.
Yeah. I have some oven gloves or something. I can pick it up that way. Yeah, there's a very angry flower. And also, I believe it smells of the flowers the killer smells of, which is also a patch of flowers that the prince apparently ordered to be burned. Which is weird, as far as combos go.
Yeah.
Well,
Blah.
our new friend here, do you have any idea why? I don't know, can you fill us in on this flower and why it's apparently foreboding?
I've never seen a flower like that before.
It's fucking angry. Is the flower... random question. Is the flower a ghoul? Can you tell? Can I tell, in fact?
Ooh.
Can you ghoul a flower?
A mandragora?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know the prince probably could.
That's weird.
I don't think so.
So would that mean...
I know very little about mandragoras.
And
Would... Jesse, would that make this flower like your cousin?
no, it would not make it like my cousin.
I'm gonna sniff the flower. What's it smell like?
It smells like that scent,
Ah,
flower scent that you had gotten.
this has been the scent that I've been getting everywhere. And that Pure was stalking us, and when we went to the garden.
Okay. Hello.
You took 4 bashing damage from that, didn't you?
What? No.
Oh, I saw the 1d10 roll.
Dude, fucking 10 damage from a
That was
flower?
third- that
Fuck
was-
me.
That was third rolling for my parry.
Okay. I was about to say, like, Jesus fucking Christ. That's a... No one
Made-
you said that's an angry flower.
No, I mean, it's an angry flower because it fucking stabbed at me like a little bastard. But so far as I'm aware, it's incapable of dealing 10 damage unless I was fed it.
Alright, so what other information do we have here so far?
There was that trap door.
Y'all wanna open that up?
Well, yeah, let's go for it.
Might as well.
Trapdoor sounds fun.
I like traps.
Yeah.
Trapdoors.
Eddie just looks at Yvonne.
Yvonne smiles, keeping his face still and placid. trying to deny the sweat growing on his brow.
I can smell your lust.
No, but yeah.
Big
Yvonne,
E.
we'll be going back to that gay bar later, huh?
It's not gay if they look like girls. It's fine.
Hey.
Big E.
It's-
Do I need to know something?
No.
Also, none of us need to know. You know, fucking keep out of people's sexual affairs. Who knows what they're getting up to?
Who knows? Who cares?
Look, guys, I only do it to establish dominance, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I fucking love that excuse. That's so stupid. No one would
Nah.
ever say that, but it makes me laugh.
I bet Yvonne's the type that wants the trap to be dominant.
No.
No, God, no, that's not him. That's not his type.
How do you have a... Well, I mean, you could have a dominant trap.
Definitely have a
But
dominant trap. They're
It'd be too-
actually.
It'd be too adorable. I couldn't take it serious. Just want to hug him.
In fact,
And then just-
there's also a lot of porn of like the big dudes being like strapped down by very little partners.
Little
I don't
spoon.
know.
Revert.
Is that your next werewolf character, Little Spoon?
Little. Oh, God damn it.
Oh my god, damn it! Shit, I can't even say anything to that.
That's really good.
Ah, fuck.
That'll be my werewolf character if I ever join.
Shit.
Ah, no, but
Big spoon.
big
So-
spoon, little spoon.
Ed pulls out a flashlight and walks over to this trapdoor. Actually,
Okay.
Wait, can you see in the dark?
no.
He's the only one who can't.
Oh,
Yeah, it turns out it's one of the few things that I can't magic my way into.
I'm trying to sound any
So sorry,
smugger.
flips on the lights.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess before I do that, does anyone want to take a look at this journal? Maybe someone else can make heads or tails with it.
The occult isn't really my gym jam, which is what I'm probably assuming this to be.
Very well. Give it to me. I have missed certain matters, but that intercult to try to figure this.
Sure.
I don't know, can I roll to assist or what
Yeah.
have you? And would this fall under cultural beliefs?
Hmm.
I
Sure.
asked just in case it falls under a specialization.
I mean, various cultures have different beliefs on it, for sure.
I mean, if you've got a specialization, then I should roll to assist you.
Okay. You roll first, right?
Yeah, and those become the modifiers.
Okay. So that's one extra success. So that's one extra dice from me. So 2 extra dice in total. Oh. I would like to willpower that.
Oh.
Look at you go.
My experience with being like getting 0 successes, I'm gonna willpower that.
Just
Art.
compounding
Still no
compounding on failures, yes.
But if you want to,
I have faith.
1 success.
Better than none
Okay.
success.
Triangles have a lot of meanings, varying from culture to culture. Yeah, they can represent the past, present, future, the spirit, mind, and body.
The Holy Trinity.
Trinity. They can be summoning symbols.
Is it straight up just triangles in that journal?
Just
There's a
trying over and
pyramid.
over and over.
That's fucky.
There's a pyramid in Mage Lore. I think it's the bad guy.
Hey, weird question. Do we happen to know what culture? Like, Eddie's actually asking this. Do we happen to know, like, what culture this guy came from?
I will glance at our vampire aid. Well, I mean, all I know is that he's Invictus, which is just more like a political affiliation than any kind of cultural. They can be ranged from anyone. I will indicate the Japanese lady next to us.
She bows her head slightly, takes a look down at her phone. This man was James. James what? Just James?
Woods?
James.
Just
All we have is just James.
strange.
I don't know if it's a first name or a last
James.
name.
Yeah, because triangles, if it is like a cultural thing, it could be a lot of things. It could be the Holy Trinity. It could be life, death, rebirth.
I mean, there's no way that's going to be the Holy Trinity. We can rule that one out. There's way better iconography that you can use if you're a religious crazer.
A pyramid. If you threw some eyes in it, I could possibly bullshit
Illuminati.
Yeah, the Illuminati isn't real.
Look, after seeing this, I wouldn't be surprised.
Sasori almost like raises her hand, but seems to think better of it.
Not at
By
all.
seeing this group, I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
There is no Illuminati.
There's no war in Passing Say.
Lolly lulelo.
Okay, I got nothing.
Well, fuck, beats me.
Could be a bunch of things. Well, y'all want me to go down first into the trap hole?
Yeah, enjoy. All the traps you can eat.
Excuse me?
Never mind. You regrow bits if, like, random traps blow you apart, right?
Until proven otherwise?
Alright, good luck down there. I believe in you.
Actually, I wonder if I can roll them.
You seem pretty confident about your ability otherwise. Or were you just blowing smoke before and you're actually not super powerful?
Open the door.
He somehow managed to walk through that window just because of sheer.
Did you make a sandwich while you were in the kitchen, Siege?
Oh my god! Also, do we have another door we need to open?
I'm talking about the trap door.
Oh. Well, I thought we
CJ
opened
has a snack bar.
I thought we opened the trap door. The hell?
No.
Oh.
No, they were stood in front of it.
It is, however, locked.
Can I just...
Oh, fuck this one. Break it. Break it, homie.
I'm breaking.
I know you've been waiting.
But this isn't gonna be like an Evil Dead thing, is
Wolf
it?
this fucker open.
Well, if it is, we can just groovy it. Oh wait, actually, let me make sure. Strength performance. What's the thing again?
Oh yeah,
whatever.
strength performance. You can just like.
I think that gives me.
your way through.
Let me Google that real quick, just to see the details again. I don't know why I didn't put this on my screen. It doesn't matter. Fuck it. I'll just roll. There. It doesn't matter. It's broken.
Fuck you, Locke.
Fuck you, Locke.
Modifier's 5.
Yeah, because I'm boosting with my purity. I'll ask for the scene.
All right. What did you want to know about strength performance? I just have it up.
No,
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you have +1 on non-violent feats of strength, and you get an automatic success.
I know it. Oh.
And
well,
you also
doesn't matter.
You wrench the trapdoor open. And immediately upon opening, everyone in the room gags as the stench of rot
Fucking hell.
drifts up from below.
Oh, Christ.
That is a potent ear right there. Oh, I got the shiveries.
You know, hold on. Let me see if I can feel around in my pockets. Just like, I think I might have some earplugs. I might be able to shove up there.
Yep. Glad I have an iron stomach.
Is Laura throwing up?
Just staggering over to the wall and leaning against it.
Yeah. Punch the wall, it feels better.
That is foul. I haven't smelled something like that since the fucking fraternity that one time.
Ugh.
Yep. I will light up another cigarette, even though I'm running out.
I'm
Yes,
pretty sure the amount of gas coming out of there that might actually set this place up.
I'm
Well,
gonna just look
Yvonne?
in.
I don't know. Ed shines his flashlight down there. Does he see anything immediate?
It's the worst thing I've smelled since I blew up a septic tank.
Yvonne's
That's
gonna,
on you.
Yvonne's gonna push on in.
That would make a good YouTube video.
It would make an excellent YouTube video.
Okay, now I'm glad to know that I can call you Joe Dirt.
I was expecting it then. You don't just expect to open a door and get that right in the...
Alright, so looking down into the room, it looks very secure.
Very secure.
Walls are all padded, like it's clearly made to be soundproof and smell-proof.
Obviously.
But it down at the... Oh, 1 second. Hold on.
Papo's Papo in? Papo's is Papo in.
Alright, DCL?
Yeah.
For future reference, strength performance.
I know.
Yeah,
I got it up too. I just had to look up real quick.
Alright, cool.
It is not a complicated feat. I just did not remember at the time they gave me anything.
Welcome back.
Apparently you also get the rope quality to break shit.
Yeah, on a pool no larger than your strength plus stamina, though.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Ring, ring, ring.
The-
Ring, ring, ring.
They look in. Can you take it up? I'm in the middle of something. They look so disappointed every time.
Every fucking Tuesday.
Every time. I don't.
Oh well, whatever.
But yeah. There are a couple of bodies, and they have been down there a while.
Oh.
Oh, hell.
That's something. I think we might have to call some cleaners on this one. People who handle bodies.
Do these
Like
bodies
those
look
like those dudes
werewolf
from John
in?
Wick?
Yeah, basically. I am a John Wick
it's
cleaner.
It's a bit hard to tell from your vantage point in the trapdoor.
Alright.
There.
Yeah, I said I was gonna go in.
Yeah, I'll join.
I already
Yeah.
said-
I'm not saying that you're not!
Okay.
I
Jesus!
don't know if he can fit through the door.
He can fit.
So fit.
He can fit.
Fucking so fit.
He's fit. But he can also fit.
Head on down the steps. And there. And there are actually steps. Like, it's not just a
Yeah.
ladder down. And the smell gets worse. You're down. There are two bodies, both female, in various states of undress. They are both cuffed to the wall.
Not cool.
Like there's big metal hoops in the wall. There's cuffs
Great.
going in them. And checking them over, give me an int medicine? No,
I mean-
or investigation. Medicine or investigation.
I mean, considering who owned this place, these were probably the vampire suck slaves that died once the vampire was no longer there to take care of them. So, at least the vampire in question was a huge dick. Fortunately, these people have to suffer for it.
Let's not jump immediately to conclusions.
Fair enough.
Lily, question.
Yeah?
Are there any ghosts or spirits in the area?
Question. Let's see. Roll me a chance die.
Sure.
Me or...
Okay.
7-7 anyway. In that case, no, not. There's no ghosts here, but they seem to be a couple spirits flitting about. Particularly a spirit of misery.
You don't say.
What would a spirit of misery look like?
I'd imagine like Jacob Marley from The Christmas Carol.
Like a really sad face. Distended, sad face emoji.
Scrooge. I bore these chains, I forge these chains in life, Scrooge.
I can only think of the Muppets Christmas Carol version.
For Marley and Marley,
Whoa!
avarice and greed.
Yep.
Very, like a black shadowy figure, very long limbs and a very distended mouth and a wailing, constant wailing shape. No sound comes out.
Okay, yeah, we do have a spirit here.
Okay.
But with your intelligence investigation, they have big old teeth marks in their neck.
Okay.
Which is a bit unusual.
So, wait, big old teeth marks?
Like vampire teeth marks.
But they're supposed to heal up.
Are they?
Yeah, unless they were like literally bitten and consumed in one shot. Like, do you see any bite scars on me?
I mean, I don't know that if you're being like fed upon daily.
Fair point. Not regularly. But like usually you'd think that getting bit like that would leave scars, but it doesn't. I mean, you have to really fucking go hard and like fucking one shot them. Or somehow not be drawing any blood and somehow not be able to seal up wounds, but that's weird. Weirder than any of this, all things considered.
Hey, y'all want me to ask the spirit and see if it knows anything?
Go for it. I ain't the boss of Spirit Land.
Alright, I have never talked to one of these things, so hopefully this goes alright. And I'm going to be saying this in my own particular brand of spirit tongue. Hello there. Do you know what happened here?
Let's see.
Whoa.
Do how to communicate with spirits. It looks you over. Seems to consider you for a moment. Make a presence, and what else? Presence. What else? Presence. Presence, persuasion, or socialize.
Alright, would my spirit rank help me at all on the... Or my effective one?
Not on the roll. Like, it's helping in general.
Our
You're
presence,
not
presence
currently
persuasion,
in the
you
spirit
said?
world. Yeah. It looks you over, seems to consider you, and... What did you ask it? What did you say to it?
Do you know what happened here?
Death.
I can see that. Do you know who or what caused it?
It shrugs. Not important. Long tongue comes out from the distended jaw and like laps at where the bodies would be in the spirit world.
I see you're just here. I see you're just here to feed on what's left. Do you happen to know what happened to the other person that died upstairs? Were you here for that?
It furrows its brow and shakes its head. You get the feeling it's the vampire's death had nothing to do with what this spirit represents.
I see.
Did not pay it much attention.
Was there another wolf here?
Again, you get the feeling like it just doesn't. It's not its forte. That
I see. Very well. As far as I could tell, the spirit knows nothing. It's just here to feed on the tragedy of the two deaths.
Well, that spirit is helpful.
It's a spirit of misery. What do you expect? Be glad I got one cognizant word out of it.
Loan. $1,000 US.
oh,
I heard $1,000 US.
Sorry,
Yeah.
YouTube video popped up. I had to send something over to a friend.
I hope it wasn't $1,000 US. You made that for yourself.
No, I don't have $1,000 US to give to people.
I know.
Alright, but as far as I can get from the spirit, I don't think the deaths of these two were involved in what happened upstairs. So this is its own little separate kettle of fish here.
Well, fucking excellent.
Could our vampire friend have quick drained those two like juice boxes to get power for fighting whatever he was?
Nah, that spirit would be lurking upstairs if its death was involved. It's just feeding on these two.
Alright.
it's a spirit of misery.
It's a misery,
so-
yeah. What's up,
Well,
dude?
what's wrong with the spirit of misery?
I think DCR's getting pestered by phone. By fucking hey.
I mean, I'd be pretty miserable if I got sucked up like a jukebox.
Sucked up like a jukebox.
Is there anything else here besides the bodies?
A variety of fetish gear on the wall, including a very large rubber fist.
There's a bucket.
I'm gonna go look in the bucket.
You did not need to look in the bucket.
Okay, fair enough. You never know, there could have been like a head waiting in there.
Sorry, phone.
No worries.
There's something the size of a head.
Yeah, okay.
And a drain in the floor. Blood and other fluids seem to be.
Alright. This is a rough one. Let's get the fuck out of this. Ugh. Go on.
Yeah.
I'll call some people.
Yeah, I'm no longer comfortable here.
The worst I've seen, but
I'm gonna need the
definitely up there. Yeah, I'll put a message out to some cleaners.
Recommend the Invictus cleaners.
Yeah, I'll go through her ones.
You've been in touch with one, so you get their number.
Yep, I'll let them know.
Y'all mind if I just do another once over the house, see if we missed anything?
Shrug. Be my guest, be my guest.
See,
guys, you guys have already rolled like general look around you. Unless you're looking for something specific.
One matter that still strikes me. How did our murderer depart?
Well,
everything was locked and sealed.
That is a good point. Well, there are certain powers werewolves can have for things like infiltration. You kind of call me crazy, but seeing Eddie face through the wall wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like that.
What, can they pull like the Bloody Mary thing?
I'm not saying yes.
But yes.
Did anyone check if this place had an attic?
Didn't check. No.
Creek.
It is a single story. Single floor.
Considering how that flower was here, I could at least probably track the scent and see what path was taken by our mystery werewolf.
Yeah, does it lead to any bathrooms or something? Maybe they'd wash up after doing a heckin' murder.
Don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be the most unusual thing, but werewolves usually don't have that kind of tendency to be clean.
Well, I mean, if we put away the keys, like tidied those away, then it's possible.
Yeah, we're kind of dealing with a weird.
This is a weirdo.
Yeah, this is a weirdo. But either way, I'm gonna turn into Wolfo and do me a sniffing. I can sniff and see if I can't get the trail. Oof! I wanna spin a willpower. Let's see if I can't make that a crit.
That's hubris right there, my friend. Never mind, you fucking did the thing.
I did the thing. 5 successes.
And you're doing what?
Trying to sniff to see what, how our werewolf left. Since we have the flower here, I'm hoping I can pick up this trail.
Sniffy aroundy. Let's see.
Oh, this guy did the fucking mirror world jump. I love the idea.
I'm trying to think of how it's following the smell. would help, and he got us an exceptional success. So
I guess being able to follow the places they've actually like walked to, finding a route of entry and a route of exit. Like, where's that smell all strong?
with the best guess you can make, and with 5 successes, it's a great guess. They both entered and exited through the garage door.
Okay.
Lassie says it's the garage door. Yvonne will go back to his clothes, transform. Yeah, it smells like the garage door.
Did anyone try and catch a glimpse of a sausage and force DCL to roll for dick size?
I wouldn't make him roll.
That would be mean.
I feel like it'd be so mean. That would be when the dice decide to betray.
Yeah, it's like all of that massive size suddenly makes sense to everybody.
It's okay, DCL. You're black. You get advantage.
Does he get 8 again?
Oh my god.
No, it gets fucking wrote.
Well, no, it has to be again because you don't go back.
Oh my god. But yes, shit. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, he went through the garage. At least that's my super educated guess. It's where the sniffin is leading me.
Is it possible? We are sure that this was like the vampire's place, right?
Yes. It is definitely his house.
Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of that flower.
Okay.
I'm gonna want to. No. Maybe do a little research on that when I get home. Might pull up something.
It is a very weird flower.
It is a super fucky flower, but I guess we'll need to ask an expert. Now, the actual prince changed where he's at, right?
Yeah, he is no longer. For the time being, Elysium is not at the Arboretum.
Fuck.
Looks tropical. Maybe even Orchid family?
Well, I can...
Some kind of spooker?
What's some kind of spooker, sorry?
Spooky flower?
Oh.
Spooker?
I guess it's kind of spooky. It fucking is aggressively pointy. But I'm not familiar with it.
And not just pointy, but like cutty.
Yeah. Like I'll show my bleedy thumb, not minding that I'm probably like just waving it in that Invictus vampire's face. I got fucking slashed a good one by that thing.
Her lips tight. The thorns aren't just like pokey; they seem to be serrated.
That's not natural. Again, that's why I'm kind of thinking that this is a created.
You can do that.
I can't. Most people probably couldn't. But you can ghoul anything. It itches a sweet, sweet ghoul. I will pet ferret.
Yo, can you ghoul a house?
A house isn't alive.
You wouldn't ghoul a car.
Damn it.
We shouldn't be laughing at this kind of situation.
No, it's pretty horrible, all things considered.
Don't give a challenge like that to the Ordo.
Yeah. Wait, no, the Ordo can, in fact, ghoul a house. They create active living lairs.
Out of character, I didn't need to know that.
But yes, Never really
Hold
been
on,
good
I
at
gotta
this.
be right back.
Sure.
Okay. Never really been good at this investigation thing. I don't understand how everything's falling apart here. I mean, falling together here. I also don't know, even if we do figure it out, if it's gonna matter for catching the werewolf.
If we can determine what happened, then we will know why this Cainite was killed.
Who, what, sorry? That's super racist.
Say that again?
You just called a vampire Cainite.
Oh.
It is accurate.
I don't know if that's racist, but it does sound like it.
Are you referring to the biblical Cain?
Of course she
the restaurant
is.
Cain, or the video game Cain?
She's obviously referring to the biblical Cain.
Or
Yeah, that's
Herman
right.
Cain, he ran for president at one time.
My
I'm
fucking
not
God.
involved now in this conversation. I'm offended for the vampires.
Yeah, I'm kind of drawing a blank on this right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've collected some clues and seen the site. So there's something. It's a start.
Damn dogs attacking dogs.
Dogs is fighting dogses.
Yep.
My dog can force her way into my room, but because I've had my door set up, she's too stupid to get herself back out.
Sounds about right. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're done here for now. I don't know what else to do about this place otherwise.
Where will your investigation take us next? The coroner?
Does the Invictus Cleaner have their own suite for the coroner? Coronary?
No.
No.
Local police have taken care of it. We have, of course, silenced
Okay.
as much as we can. Blamed it on a wild animal.
Alright. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I have way less strings that I'm able to pull with the police, so if you're able to do that, that'd be appreciated so we can get in, no questions asked.
Need be, I can.
Well, fuck, I guess we don't need permission. Let's break in.
Good.
Better to ask forgiveness than permission?
They won't miss one little coroner's report.
I really would prefer not having a record.
You won't have a record. I mean, you actually already have a record. You're the guy who owns Lake Leave Me Alone.
It's Araneo, not Leave Me Alone.
Yeah, nobody believes that.
If I remember rightly, Justine was like, no, yeah, there's definitely a file on you. You're a crazy rich guy who bought a lake.
Give it a few years, I'm pretty sure that'll disappear too.
It never disappears, it just gets lost and paid for.
Yeah, how very hopeful of you. Okay. Yeah, let's head down to the morgue.
Yeah, I guess our break-in spree continues.
Yeah.
Unless CJ is going to cast a spell.
Oh
Yeah, can you inspect the plant, please?
Sure. This one should be significantly less bad.
Yeah?
Let me
Yeah, wait
use
for
this
the 40.
fancy.
You've got to stop eating travel snacks while we're here in the scene.
Sorry.
Come on, CJ, damn it, we're supposed to be professionals.
No, we're not. I don't even know where you're getting the food.
CJ just comes up from the murder room.
I don't even know where he pulls it from.
I'm
You
wearing a
think
fucking trench coat.
Do you think I'd be able to
There's lots
smell
of
it when I have
Coat sandwiches. God,
You
love
think I'd
coat
be able to
sandwiches.
smell it, but he just hammer spaces his set food all the time.
Snack bar.
Oh, snack bar?
Oh my fucking...
Snack space.
Yeah.
Look, that is
Backspace.
different. That is different than like the Chex Mix and granola that I have in my pockets.
There's something that I find discomforting about the concept of just having like a granola in a pocket. Like you just fucking shove a hand in there and out comes grains.
They're in Ziploc baggies.
You know, oats?
I got salt lick as well if any of you is a horse.
Oh my god.
What? I wear fucking cargo pants for a reason. They have shitloads of pockets.
Here, take this, like, because I consider you my friend.
I mean, if I
Silence.
I didn't get it.
Deer.
Oh.
Like Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Okay.
look, if I dig deep
Oh,
enough, I might be able to find like some old car keys, a gumball, and I don't know, some old tickets.
That's just gross. I like turn one of my pockets out and it's just a fucking silver knife and a pack of cigarettes. Oh, I had one left! Thank goodness.
I think there's a glow stick up there somewhere. Not sure which pocket though.
I don't think the up there
Think
was.
about the pocket.
Yeah.
Ed, you gotta roll one paradox.
what?
One paradox.
Ooh, I spent a storyteller willpower.
Nice.
God, are you including the fact that you had a paradox earlier in this
Yes.
scene?
Otherwise, there
That
wouldn't
is
be
the-
one.
That is
Yeah.
the one paradox.
This is his really easy move.
It's not
are
the
you going
really
to
easy move, but this is the easy.
or release?
What
Contain.
What are you making me roll?
No, not you.
Damn.
CJ
We'll
is
get to it eventually.
doing wizardry.
I will have an asphalt demon come after you.
Cause what you got is what you need.
I prefer the ass's fault demon.
Ed,
Uh,
CJ will concentrate on whoever's holding the flower and wiggle his fingers while whispering
With a wave of my wand,
Mysterious.
think of my dick.
making a total fool of himself to anyone who doesn't know, which is everybody except Lalu.
That's what you got.
Just watching you oodle boodle. I won't interrupt just in case this kind of spooky bullshit explodes, but it goes wrong.
I imagine it's like Dragon Prince spellcasting, black magic, where it's like backwards talking.
I just like
Oh,
the idea of
yeah.
going wooja wooja woo.
A lot of fours on that roll.
Whoopsie woo, here comes the goo.
Oh my god. I don't want to see what spell that is.
It's the gooing spell.
Oopsie doo, goo in your poo.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No.
It should be goo where you poo.
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm now reminded of the teacher who lost her job for telling a student to lick her where she farts.
What?
Oh, it's a fucking old story, but it's a funny one.
Whack.
What does the barbarian do?
Technically, it's not a creature.
It's a plant, though.
I know.
Technically, it's called a cloaca.
Or at least we think it's a plant, and if it's not,
Then
we'll know
it's also a creature. Yeah, if it's not, then it might be a creature anyway.
It does say plant or animal, so...
Well, it says by observing a creature casting the spell. How many dots in physical attributes? It has 0. Illnesses or injuries.
You are lagging out like
it is
crazy,
fine.
or is it on my end?
Am I?
No,
Yeah,
you're
No,
right.
it's on me too.
Oh, I'm red. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
This
Spaghetti.
isn't Ben and D.
Oh no.
Is that a tragic callback?
No, his current character in Fen and D is in Mage Punk is. Oh, I just turned yellow for a second. Did I break up at all?
Yeah,
I-
no, you sound fine.
I moved us to US East.
Yeah. Anyway, 0 in all the physical stats.
Yes.
0 in all physical stats. Illnesses or injuries. It has been cut. It's dying.
Good.
Okay,
Fuck
which
you,
means
Plan.
It is alive, and it is not a Mandragora. or whatever the fuck you guys.
Mandragores are alive because they're ghouls, basically.
Fuck.
Plants.
Never mind.
Well, I mean, is it identified as an unknown species?
It is an unknown species.
Ooh.
Any illnesses it is not suffering from any kind of blood addiction or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not like you might get by looking at.
Please don't inspect me with that power. You'll find out that I am just a hopeless addict.
I vaguely remember like having done that already with somebody.
Yeah, not on me actually. I don't think you've ever inspected me.
I think you did it on Eddie.
Yeah.
And you couldn't figure out.
Eddie. Sorry, you first.
Oh, all I was saying is that I think I vaguely remember you tried it.
No,
on
no.
me.
I did do it on Jesse.
Oh.
And I got the smoking,
Right. Yes.
whatever drug addiction you had, because like you were still insisting that you weren't something like supernatural, and I was like, fuck, you're all supernatural, and I cast it on everybody.
Yeah, and you found out I had a crippling addiction, which you saw me smoking cigarettes.
I think it would have also labeled her as an unknown species to you.
It did.
So, but you had nothing to compare it to, so you couldn't narrow it down.
I just knew everybody was unknown species.
Yeah. And not related to one another.
Party science project.
Hey!
Tell me I'm wrong!
I am not the mold you're growing in the back of your fridge, though.
Quick, tape him to a piece of cardboard and throw him up in a high school science fair.
Lick my taint.
Lick me where I fart.
Fired.
Job is over.
I am not a paper mache volcano.
That's what you think. But when
Feed me Seymour.
Paper machete.
Paper
when the
mache.
illusion fails.
Paper mache.
Alright, so, yeah.
Those are the good days.
You have seen a ghoul before, and this does not share similar traits with the ghoul. But it is an unknown species.
What do your nerd eyes see? What do your wizard eyes see? Sage?
Sorry?
I'll miss that guy.
Oh, are we out?
Asking you, like, what do you see?
It's something.
Great.
It ain't no normal plant.
Really?
It's dying,
Well,
so it's not like a zombie plant.
okay. I mean, even I imagine a mandragora would die if it weren't, in a pot.
Oh, I don't know how those work.
That's a fair point. Neither do we. Like, literally, I'll share a look with the vampire. Like, we don't either, admittedly. Totally conjecture.
Well then.
Mandragoras tend to be the created by crones or specific bloodlines. I would doubt anyone in the Invictus or even Carthians would dabble in such a thing.
Fair. Oh well, fuck it. Let's try Morg then.
Wait.
Yeah?
It's some variety of supernatural flower.
The air here, it still stinks of betrayal. And the garage door, it's not damaged, is it? I think our killer may have known our victim, and may have been close to them once.
Possible.
That does make
yeah.
That does make the most sense considering everything.
Yeah, I'd believe that.
Fair point.
return to the vampires. Do you know any of this James's associates that are not like the pair of you?
Invictus? Or do you mean vampire?
Yes.
You're not gonna get in trouble from saying it.
I do not believe a vampire can become a werewolf. That is correct, yes, Yvonne?
Mm-hmm.
Then it would be those he associated with that were mortal that are our suspects.
Alright.
She will look at her phone. Tap something in and we'll find out soon enough, I suppose.
Cool.
Checking into his associates.
Excellent.
Oh, please tell me there's no vampires on Twitter.
Why wouldn't there be?
Because that would just reinforce the stereotypes that people on Twitter have no life.
More likely to be on.
I
more
see what you
likely
did
to be
there.
on Twitter than Instagram.
This is true.
I like the straight answer.
Well, the idea is like, look, vampires on Twitter, werewolves on Instagram.
You know that might have been the only time I've heard Lalo laugh.
As someone who hates Instagram, I feel a little bit insulted.
But it does sound like an
Same
Instagram
time.
page, doesn't it? The werewolves of
does sound
Instagram
like-
sounds exactly like an Instagram page.
It does sound exactly what fucking werewolves would do. So I'm not gonna debate this. I don't think I
At
can.
least
Vampires are Twitter. Mages are
MySpace.
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
It's all about those professional. It's about linking things together, you know.
Chat.
Wait, would that mean Sin Eaters are MySpace because they get bonus powers with using H and S tech?
Dead Journal.
Yeah, dead.
It's older than MySpace. It's more archaic. Perfect for them. They just use IRC to talk to one another.
Ugh. What would changelings would use?
They wouldn't. They actually tweet to real birds.
They send a raven.
Yeah.
Oh, they're that kind of scene kid. Okay.
I'm sorry, but I only use artisanally shade-grown tweets and send all of my messages by Raven.
All of them look like V from DMC5.
I have seen some amazing mods of that as an aside of what's really on his book. The fucking him having a My Little Pony book is the best, and reading out The Hungry Caterpillar to everybody, also great.
Changelings would be Tumblr.
You're right, they
Oh,
would
God.
be. Poor bastards.
Damn it.
So what? They be non-existent. And not
Savage.
Nah, that never took hold in this universe.
Yes.
We live in the brighter timeline.
We live in a
Oh,
perverse
bro.
timeline.
I think somebody asked about the president in this one too. It is Joe Biden
Huh. Interesting.
with Vice President Dwayne Johnson.
Of course, yes, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, that's
I decided
Uncle
we
Joe again.
needed a serious person to be president.
But you needed a strong mic presence as your VP. I'm sorry, but he may or may not have beliefs that we disagree with, but his mic presence is second to none, and so I bring forth Vice President Dwayne the Rochelson!
That was quite loud.
I'm sorry, I am very happy to know that Uncle Joe is in office.
This is a brighter timeline.
Yeah. It's strange that our worlds of darkness are much brighter than reality.
That's the problem.
It really is. It's a bad sign. It's just like I could have made my timeline miserable, but I don't want to bum myself out. Reality sucks.
Reality already sucks. Let's be in the fantasy world where
When reality is bright and happy and all that, then you can go in and make terrible worlds that just make you miserable.
Then you need to share your dark soul.
At least things would make more sense if vampires and werewolves and other bullshit existed. At least then we could be like, oh yeah, the people controlling us are just so much smarter and more powerful than us.
Yep.
Rather than everybody's just an idiot and no one knows what they're doing.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yep.
To the
Move
morgue.
on, where we're moving on
to the morgue.
Do I have to walk through a door again?
Maybe not. Before we get to the morgue, actually, I've got a lot of tools for this kind of shit. If we can stop off at my place and I can grab the cleaner van.
Alright.
Oh no, it's still doing that point location when you have more than one person.
The what, sorry?
The ping
Oh,
when you
yeah.
have more than one person select.
If you have multiple people selected, it's a bad time.
That's very fucky.
I'm sorry.
The fuck are you
Stop
doing?
it! Let go of us.
I'm sorry. I've let go of you.
We're gonna have a bad time.
I just needed to select
I
multiple.
can't control myself. What's going on?
Apparently that...
not?
Are we really gonna try and break into the morgue that's right next to the police HQ?
Yeah, sure. They would
Sure,
never
why not?
suspect it.
Like, how many, like, you ever hear the stories of people break into police stations and get pretty far because everybody's just like, wait, what? What? They decided to do what again?
But seriously, who breaks into a morgue?
Us, right now. Well, in a moment. I'm gonna pick up my stuff from the van.
Jesse just gets on the phone. Hey, Rose, I need your help for a moment.
That is a good
Just-
point. We have an insider.
Rose just pops out of the van's back doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, calling Justine is not a bad idea, DC.
I mean, do we want to go get her involved? Because what if she's just like, no, you can't break into a morgue to find a werewolf. Stop that.
Well, I mean, she probably wouldn't tell us no, we couldn't.
Can we text her?
Go for it, dude.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
No, I'll do it. She's used to me giving her weird text by now.
I don't. We need to have a talk.
What kind of weird text do you send her?
We need to have a concise talk. It's about boundaries.
There's a reason why I live so far away from the main town.
I can't be I'm the kind of weird that cannot be trusted around humanity these days.
Yeah, I'm just gonna text her. Go like, hey, Justine. So we need to get into a morgue right now.
Are you texting or calling?
Make it a phone call. Text
yeah.
is so
Yeah,
impersonal.
let's make it a call. Yeah, let's make it a phone call.
Oh, by the way, I've been talking to some people on the computer.
Look, if they tell you that they are actually 18 and in Canada and looking for money to visit so they can give you a blowjob, they're lying.
Look. I'm not that kind of guy. But, been talking to
Like
dudes.
that kind of response.
Been talking to some dudes who apparently want to do some ghost hunter bullshit in this town. I was wondering if y'all want to fuck with them.
That seems like
Spooky.
a terrible idea.
Can I be drunk?
Sounds like a good
I don't know.
way to die.
It's some dudes. Look, I've been okay. Cards on table. I've been fishing around on the computer, trying to figure out what I am, see if there's anything, and I got in contact with some people by I think it was like what Network Zero or something like that.
Of course, a trusted brand.
And they said that hey, that they might be interested, and apparently they're gonna be doing some fucking ghost hunter bullshit up in Third. Was it in this town or was it Oakhaven?
There's no Oak Haven, but it was New Haven, yes.
Pokey Oaks Kindergarten.
You're thinking Oak Hill.
Thank you.
And New Haven.
Yeah, apparently they want to do some like ghost hunter bullshit up around here. It's I think some point like 2 weeks from.
Okay. I mean, assuming that we're under no like terrible time threats, it sounds like an interesting way to kill a few hours. Sure.
At least, if we accompany you, then that removes the chance they will simply abduct you for dissection.
Hmm.
Look, if they try to do that, I'll just poof away.
By the way, is that phone call? Is that phone call still happening?
Yeah, this conversation's happening when you're on the phone.
Okay, I got confused for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Deal with one thing at a time.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Was just confused.
Also, Laura, do you want to come back to my place and look at that book later? Or...
Smooth plays.
Shall we let Third and DCL do their thing, Brad?
Sure.
Hey, Yvonne, what's up?
So, Justine.
That's gonna be that's a tone of voice to immediately fill someone with regret.
Yeah, so remember Yvonne's a bad liar. So he's just kind of just like, yeah, we're doing things, but I swear they're good. So, you know, just out with the gang, investigating werewolves.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And we kind of need to get into the police morgue.
Okay.
Just wondering if you can help set that up so we don't have to like illegally, magically break and enter.
You guys aren't already in there, right?
No.
In the background, she can hear me like lugging this like a duffel bag full of like break-in tools and body bags and shit into the back of the cleaner van.
Hear a
Thump,
pane of
clunk.
glass shatter and an alarm go off.
We're totally not in the parking lot of the morgue, just shooting the shit. We just need a green light from Team Mom.
Yeah, give me a second, I'll come down.
Sweet.
Alright, thanks.
I'm sober enough to drive.
That's reassuring.
Just gotta make sure, you know, what's her butt is all locked up.
But what is her butt?
I don't even know what to call it.
Do she have the booty?
Fake Steen.
It is Saint or fake Steen.
But, yeah, I'll be right down. And she'll hang up.
Neato.
You guys wait for a while.
Yeah.
I can wait.
So, yeah.
She will pull up with a motorcycle.
I will introduce her to our lovely companion here.
Picking up strays?
More like chaperoning. Let's call it chaperoning. This is the heiress of the Invictus.
She bows her head, introduces herself. Justine gives a curt nod and gives her name as well.
Excellent. Now we're all friends and nothing can go wrong.
So is it a thing that we have to break in, or do you have a key?
I have access.
Sweet.
Baller.
I'm a detective.
I'll
police.
sigh and look at my break-in duffel bag. Put it away again.
Oh, wait, was that a glass cutter in there?
No,
Nice.
definitely not. And I would never admit as such. It's not a standard issue John Wicking kit because it's a standard.
I would be surprised if Jessie had anything like that with her no dots and larks.
No, I don't. I have like the John Wick kit, so I have like basic breaking and entering shit, but it's just so that I don't have to clean up as much glass after I break the window I'm going into.
Are you sure that duffel bag just wasn't full of a shop vac and several sizes of hammer?
Well, I mean, it's the tape as well. You put the tape on the glass and then you hit it, so when you break the window, the glass is all still there. I'm just an efficient cleaner, guys. I'm really not great at that larceny thing. But I think I know what I'm putting my next point of experience into.
Yeah, I'm surprised none of you have larceny.
CJ can, but we kept overruling him.
Need
He can cheat.
I punch open things.
Yes, we understand that your swollenness is a universal lock.
Unfortunately, that is not quiet, so I do not get to do it often. Honestly, I wish I was playing Dexvac, because now I could be a thief boy and have all the larceny stealth.
No, I like Evon a whole lot, though.
I do.
He's interesting, and he's also not a Dexvac, so he's more interesting.
God damn it, no! I'm a Dex Factory. You insult my way of life.
Don't you just already have a bunch of Dexvacs? Don't need to see another DCL Dexvac.
Anyway.
Need a wits fag.
Yo.
Only reason why I don't like playing intelligent characters is I never know all the systems enough to bullshit properly.
Not intelligence, wits.
Oh, yeah, I have plenty.
Be a witty boy.
Oh, you can play a clever bastard.
No, I can't. Scout puts me to shame.
That's just being a... I put people to shame being a bastard. That's different.
I can't have the Scout comebacks.
So, Justine will go and open the door with the keycard.
Okay, do we need to put on, like, the booties and hairnets when we go in here, or...
Only if you don't like the smell.
I got a tough
Look,
constitution.
After what we smelled earlier tonight,
It's a morgue,
Yeah.
not a crime scene.
yeah.
Coroners mostly wear that stuff so that they don't carry that scent home with them.
Makes sense.
Just... My name is now attached to this, so don't go stealing everything or reanimating bodies or whatever it is you guys plan on doing.
I didn't get kicked out of doctor school for nothing.
None of those things are part of the plan.
No. You've got to look into someone who it looks more like they were apparently mauled by some kind of a bear, but which we know to be a werewolf instead, who's hunting us. And have you ever seen, in any of your experience, by the way, the spooky flower?
Spooky flower.
Have you ever seen
Ed
one of
shows
these?
her the
I think
picture.
by now I've probably moved it to like a clear bag that it can't just like keep cutting through.
Like a Ziploc.
Yeah.
It is cut through the Ziploc.
For fuck's sake. Then it is...
You should put some layers of saran wrap around the spice, then Ziploc.
I don't want to keep touching this thing. Yeah, I pull out the
Gee.
bag and grumble. Fuck.
Can't recall offhand.
It is such an angry plant.
Very thorny.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
So thorny.
Isn't Angry Plant the new strain at Trailblazers?
I wouldn't know. I don't ever indulge in things like that.
Look, it's legal now. You don't have to say it. You don't have to act like that.
Acting? Who's acting?
It's legal on the state side, but you can still get in federal trouble. I'm not a federal agent, though. So.
This is true. Alright.
No, I can't say I've seen anything like it.
Dang. That was a shot in the dark, at least.
Well, hold the door open and invite you guys all inside the morgue.
Yeah.
And it is your typical movie, TV show morgue. It's very cool. There's rows of, little single body vaults.
Classic.
I cannot believe I've never yet been in a morgue. I feel like this is the kind of place I should have been exposed to by now. Goodness knows I've seen enough bodies mysteriously turning up. Big air quotes.
Have you not been to morgue? You're a cleaner.
I mean, I never did morgue work, you know? I'm just kind of... I'm surprised myself. I've never needed to morgue it up. Most of the time I did the bagging, others did the tagging. Let's put it that way.
I'm just gonna put on some rubber gloves, cause might as well be the one that pokes things.
Do you have any medical knowledge at all?
Yes.
Are you full of shit?
That was a long pause before
I had to open up my page to check. I have a single dot of medicine.
I mean, it's one more than I have, but I'm so bothered by the pause. It's like, I guess I have to be the one to poke at the body, so I'll put on gloves. I'm just like, that sounds like not how that's supposed to go down. You're supposed to know what you're looking for.
Look, I took a couple community classes.
I am a medical professional.
Alright, welcome to Glovetown.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you're a soft science medical professional. You're not a real doctor.
Y'all can fuck right off of that.
The only soft science you'll see is the inside of your skull pan has been cracked open.
I'm actually just surprised by how many people have medicine.
We all just thought, it's a really easy way to farm up beats on our friends who keep injuring themselves.
Exactly.
Gotta take medicine after all that.
It's all fun and games.
And
It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye.
then it's way fucking funny.
Or a nose.
Wits investigation to try and find the correct bodies.
Sure, I'll roll to help whoever's... In fact, yeah, roll to help. I have a mod.
I forget. Does Trained Observer help this or
No.
Trained Observer is that, like, you walk in a room and start sizing up everyone for threats?
That's specifically wits composure.
Still, Trained Observer is a great merit pick.
Oh yeah, it's excellent. It's fucking excellent.
Rose loves it.
And we all love Rose. Nah.
Until Rose gets numbed by a fellow vampire. Smelling too
Fucking
good.
smelling so goddamn tasty.
With your help, Jesse, Eddie finds the correct two little chambers. I don't know what you call those.
Vaults.
That's what I called them before.
Lunch boxes.
Technically, you could also call them coolers, but
A bunch of human Capri Suns.
that is so wrong. Like, Ed will turn around when you say that. No.
Actually, one of them
is already gone.
Huh. He hasn't been buried or anything, has he?
It was... That attack was 2 weeks ago,
Oh,
so yes.
Yeah.
It's safe to assume that one is already been.
Shit. Is there a report anywhere?
Give me a different with investigation.
Sure.
Actually, give me an int investigation.
Sure, they're the same. Terrible.
Files.
My mental skills are never mind. I could just roll fucking sweet fire. Tasty fire.
Sweet hot fire.
Just underhand that fire.
Like a boss.
Underhand that fire.
Unhand that fire.
Slap a bow.
Unhand my fire, sir.
These wings are made of wax. You cannot hold such fire.
Good sir. Not prepared.
For my strongest potions.
Yeah, you can find the autopsy report in a filing cabinet.
Sweet.
And you guys pull the one body out of the vault.
Do we slab him?
There is a sheet over him.
Let's pull it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Let us unsheath the corpse.
Okay. Unsheath the corpse.
If it lunges at me, I'm punching it in the face.
You hold it down, I'll scream.
Jesse, you see a clown on the slab.
Oh my god.
It's Hongo. Its nose goes.
It's just pulling like long tube-like balloons out of an incision and stuff.
No, it's dead. It's a dead clown. Its nose goes off on its own. For everybody else, you see a man mid-30s. He's been dead a while. There's no life left in him. Probably because his throat has been ripped out.
Throat again, huh?
And he has many claw marks across his chest, sides, legs. It looks like a bite mark on his Achilles heel.
Shit, stop him from running and then to pull him down and out with the throat, I guess.
Wait. So the vampire didn't turn into the ash pile?
Oh no, this is a human victim.
Ah.
There are 2 human victims and then the vampire victim. And possibly others unaccounted for. Is there any evidence of anything like seeds or flowers, anything like that was found on or in his person? If we like peek the reports at the same time. So I feel like the flower is relevant still.
Let's see. You can glance through the report. Making your roll intelligence, but nah.
I've already gone through one so far.
You can go through it pretty reliably, and you got a pretty good one in your last one, so. No, nothing like that on the body you got there. But the report for the previous victim does mention like a wound on his thumb, possibly from like a rose thorn.
Weird. Okay.
before death. Considered unrelated to the death itself.
I mean, it would be quote-unquote unrelated, but interesting.
Well, do you want to take a look at any part of it, or?
Yeah, if you could check its butthole, just to be sure. That's a joke, don't do that.
Okay. But, serious, do you want me to, like, flip it over, or?
Again, I don't know, man. I'm not a medicine professional. I don't know how to medicines. If you think it's a good idea to flip it over and take a look, then flip it over, take a look, man.
I'll just poke at it or whatever.
Again, with that poking, I'm so unsettled.
Alright. Sorry, I am trying to help a friend. I should do the sniffers to see if I smell the flower.
Okay. It's sniffers.
So you're just gonna strip down bare ass naked in the middle of
No, he can't sniff without dogging down.
Well, it helps, and I was using the dog down bonuses.
I'll lift puppy Yvonne up towards the corpsey corpse.
I don't think you can lift puppy Yvonne.
Oh no, he can become smaller dog.
I mean,
a smaller dog is still size 5.
Yeah, for Yvonne, he's still a big wolf. He probably doesn't even need to be like.
I still want to though, so I do that. The big old boofer dogs.
Yeah, Evo will help by standing on his haunches.
Yes.
Even normal-sized werewolves, when they go in wolf form, they're bigger than huskies. They're big boofers.
Yeah,
about the size of a Pyrenees.
Because werewolves have big wolf and small wolf.
Right. They have dire wolf and regular wolf.
Yeah.
Spooky.
But you do a heckin' sniffer, and yes, you catch a faint whiff. It's been a while. There's more of the smell of formaldehyde and other preserving agents at work here. It's a very clinical smelling place. In fact, like this, your nostrils burn just from being in here.
There's all that bleach.
You get a whiff of that flower.
I can get the whiff.
And then you really got to sneeze.
Right. Let you down. I don't want to get snorked on.
But I at least can smell the flower on the body, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, Evo will change back, rubbing his nose, and go like, I at least smell it.
Are there any ghosts or spirits here?
Let me check the spirit vision. Turn that on.
It was talking third, but whatever.
Give me 2 chances.
I'll roll those chance dice.
Oh, right.
Okay, never mind.
You said roll me a chance.
2 of them.
Oh, okay. You want me to do them separately, or?
Doesn't matter. Just roll 2. 2d10. There's ghosts. It seems to be floating along through the morgue, not paying much attention to anybody.
Is it the ghost? Is it our ghost?
It is not. But let's see. They are wearing a lab coat. Very professional looking, if outdated clothing. Seem to be like sticking their head into each of the vaults.
Hey, buddy.
What?
Yeah, talking to you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
What can I help you? Look, there's many visitors down here.
I don't know. Can you tell me about it? Can you tell me anything about this stiff here?
Oh. He floats on over. It's like, not one of mine. Let's see.
I keep expecting to go. Got that fucking voice.
Look chocolate and no the moose. So looks like some kind of bear attack.
We're thinking it's a really, really, really big wolf. Maybe a dog, but bear's not ruled out.
Could be maybe pack of wild dogs. You
but-
see the Achilles heel has been severed.
Yeah, we're
Probably
we're
tried to run.
Yeah, we're under the impression that whatever bit him hit that first, so that he couldn't run.
He like looks through the body. The internal organs are pretty damaged.
Internal organs, brother.
Say they're damaged.
From these slashes, I'd imagine. This is very, very odd damage around the throat, you see, though.
Oh?
Not like what you'd see in a normal, like, animal attack.
How so?
Well, normally when an animal attacks goes for the throat, they do so with the teeth. But there's no tooth marks around the throat.
Was it more like a claw mark, or?
Yeah, it looks like it. Claw marks around
Blood
the
Dickens.
throat.
And it kind of like makes like a little claw hand, so
Yeah.
kind of like for like this, or?
Yeah. I don't know what could. Probably just. Professional assumption would be it's just damage to the body has obscured the tooth marks.
Is it possible it could have been a human killer that just really went all the way to make it look like an animal?
They'd have to go. We're talking like big old Freddy Krueger hands or something.
This man has Freddy'd more than a few Kriegs.
Hmm.
It'd be
I
very
suppose if-
difficult. And the human hand is not big enough to grab on that with big enough claws. Like false, like if you added claws onto that, it would be big enough to grab on like that. Or something big hands, like you
Well, we're talking like Shaq size hands.
like your big jigaboo friend here.
Not.
What the fuck?
Glad he did. I'm so glad he didn't hear that.
I did hear that. I'm here.
No, you didn't
No,
hear
this
it.
is a ghost. Not
It's
a
a
spirit.
ghost.
It's a ghost, not a spirit.
Eddie is just talking with this ghostly boy.
Apparently, like a coroner from the 1950s. Oof.
We don't use those. Jeez.
So,
I'm sorry if I caught people off guard.
What bothers me as well is that it's a really funny word.
It's a
we
great
don't
word.
know if
It's
it's
just
offensive,
so
but it might
Really
be.
offensive.
You guys wonder why I give you shit later. It's because I let you get away with shit like this. You don't realize how much you slide away with.
It's true.
Oh,
You got fingers, but even that, it had to be a bit bigger than that.
Hmm. So you're talking, it would have to be something even bigger than.
Probably, yeah. Or they got really bendy fingers.
Bendy.
Some people have really born with really weird fingers. Longer, maybe. I could see a glove being built for something like that.
Yeah. Oh, you got a name?
Miles.
Alright. Cool.
Miles Anderson.
Miles
Is the head coroner. At least that was.
Hmm. So it could be an animal attack. Could be a human who's going the whole 9 yards, make it look like an animal attack.
Yeah. You see this mark in here? He like phases through like part of the table under the arm.
What'd he say?
You see this mark in here?
No. What mark are we talking about?
So you got fucking triangles.
Lift up the arm, and the like arm is badly clawed. There looks to be like a stamp on the wrist.
Hey, someone bring me that medical report over here.
Yeah, sure, I'll pass it over. Probably still got it to hand.
Look, just hold it for me.
Sure.
CJ's.
Okay, does it say anything about does it say anything about like a mark on this arm?
I'd be surprised if it didn't. Does it say anything about mark on the arm?
Yeah, under like unusual markings, it mentions a club stamp.
Oh, it's
on the right wrist.
Fuck, is it a club I recognize?
If you look at the arm, and it's a little faded, but you can make out generally the symbol. It is a triangle with an eye above it.
You fucking gotta be kidding me. Before I suddenly start screaming Illuminati, do I know a club that likes to use that motif? Would that be a Streetwise?
You're real Streetwise.
Illuminati will.
The Illuminati.
There is a club called Club Illuminati.
Of course. Of course.
Illuminati.
Club Illuminati. They do a deal on a surfboard of shots if you bring enough people for a pie.
It is a high class joint.
Yeah, I'm talking out my ass.
High class
you do
place that
that
generally has like a either a long line to get in, or you gotta be rich and famous.
Huh. This guy, I assume, wasn't rich and famous then. He must have had some knowing.
So, let me just continue talking to Dr. Anderson here.
Sure. Have fun with talking to your lovely air friend. Look at the others. He's crazy.
Have fun talking to your lovely air racist.
No, he's there. He exists.
You turn on your death state.
I did.
So, Doc, anything else you can tell me about this? We kind of identified what the symbol is and approximately what it.
Nah. Sorry, say again. I was thinking about something else.
Frankly, I was thinking about other
Thinking
shit.
about those beans.
Keeping them toes.
Okay.
Say again. Say again. Yeah.
No, yeah. We were just confirming with my associates here about the symbol on the arm. We've identified it. Is there anything else unusual you can identify?
No. Nothing that isn't in the reports.
In the reports.
I will say it's just weird.
Yeah.
Something seems a little off about this one.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
Normally, I'd kick this to my buddy Hammond on the force, but I think he's dead.
Yeah, considering your particular lexicon, friend, that might have been a while ago.
So I'm just a racist.
No, actually died last year.
Oh!
Yeah, no, that's not.
Likes to cosplay as older doctors. Older doctors in your area want to play dress up.
No, I'm not that old. I just voted for Trump.
I'm sorry, but here pronounce him as Trump. Trump. You know, President Trump with the herb alerts.
President.
Alright, so...
Something feels off about that one. Don't... If you get about investigating, I would say don't. Sets my teeth on edge.
Yeah. We have a vague idea. We're starting to get a bit of a profile. But things just don't add up for us so far. Thank you for your insightful opinion.
Things like these, it's like doing one of them Sudokis. You know, things don't add up right away. Start narrowing this stuff down, and then it all clicks together.
Yeah.
You ever play them Sudokis?
Yes, every morning with a cup of tea.
Probably the best thing them Slanties brought us.
And I'm cutting this connection now.
CJ will break out laughing.
Sorry, I just had to throw in one more racist thing.
I can't. I wasn't even listening because I'm too busy yelling about computer parts. So you got that one.
So Dr. Miles Anderson is not just racist against black people. He's more of the rainbow of bigotry kind of.
Tends to be the case, yes.
Aren't they all?
I didn't hear what he said about black people, but that was pretty great.
You didn't hear him call DCL Jigaboo?
And then you said it again.
No.
I mean, I can't just say the J word.
No, CJ. No, CJ. That was in character. CJ missed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That was after.
So, spoke to a dead coroner.
Cool.
He's very dead, and let's just politely say rather dated.
Okay.
Huh.
But he was pretty much confirming exactly what we believed, that it was some sort of animal attack. Could be anything from a large wolf to a bear, or as I kind of coax him into thinking, it would have to be a rather large man or a large being with a, quote, Freddy Krueger-like hand or claws, because there were bite marks on the neck, but the claws were obscuring it, potentially. And of course, you also identified that little tattoo marker.
Right. Okay.
Also,
He actually said there were no bite marks on the neck, but that the damage might, like, people might assume that the damage is obscuring it. He thought it odd that there was no bite marks on the neck.
Alright.
So, hey Justine, off the top of your head, you wouldn't happen to know the name Miles Anderson, would you? Dr. Miles Anderson?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna peg him that he died sometime in the 50s.
Bit
Maybe
before my
60s.
time.
Maybe 60s. But insightful opinion.
I'll tell you guys what.
Shall we call it here for tonight?
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. I hadn't meant to yawn, but I had meant to be like, Jesse's looking a little bit peaked out after spending a day and a half high as a kite. Could probably do with going to bed, but then I was choked off by my own yawn.
Gotcha. So, what?
CJ had to roll Paradox for the first time in game.
What is your next plan of action before we call it?
Aspirations?
What is your next plan of action before we call it?
See, I mean, Club Illuminati seems like a good lead. Also, we're waiting on the Vampiress to tell us about the known associates.
Yep. And similarly, I might ask around to see if anyone knows about that flower.
Flower power. We haven't seen that.
Maybe I could go get some sushi.
Yes, and Ed is
Possibly with somebody else.
It would be
Perhaps.
so fucking funny if I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna be running a little bit late, and then sushi happens at the start of the session. Like, oh, you just missed sushi.
Let's have CJ have his third sit-down meal with a party member of the day.
It gets results.
Why can't I add?
How's it day? Wait, who's the first one?
Me and Eddie for lunch. And then me for dinner, and now, apparently you and Eddie for, second dinner.
Second brunch fest.
Also, stop splitting up the party to eat food.
Have you ever heard of fourth meal?
Why is it so hard to add?
Takeout sushi.
Why is it so hard to add text to maps now?